Fashion.
I thought it was me.
7:40,
I'll copy it when you leave.
7:40 on October
what you had
22nd, 2024, and we're starting the Open Space Community Preservation Act meeting. Okay, we're being videoed. All right, here's the agenda. Has everybody seen the minutes from the last meeting?
Yes.
Thank you. Any changes? And any corrections?
I move we accept them as distributed.
Okay. I entertain a motion to accept.
No. He moved to
Yeah.
accept. So you need a second.
Okay.
Sorry.
Second.
So you're gonna second?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you can move to vote.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I don't know if I was here. Was I here? Am I listed on the?
Yes.
Sorry.
All right. Let's see. The finances. I just gave Kathy a check and a deposit slip. So I have it that we have $1,517.74. And then another 100.
Yeah.
So 16.
I'm sorry, in the meeting you just left, I heard we had 18,000.
Yeah, what was that?
Didn't you hear that?
I heard that we have $18,000.
I said, she said, I heard you made $18,000. And I said, we made more than that because
18,000?
100.
She said thousand.
Did she?
Oh.
Yes,
So let the record be corrected.
yes.
1,500.
Yeah.
But with the extra, I mean, we had 20, close to 2,500 total before the signs.
Well, if we made 18,000 on cans, then we've done a lot.
I want my
Of-
donation back.
We've done a lot of PR.
Capital PR, yep. So, and that's enough, the 16 is enough to get, have you paid for the flyers yet, or the mailers?
I put in some more, the ones that Becky and you gave me too. And somehow I have 2262, but I don't think that's right.
Including what we, I mean, after the check for the 600 for the signs?
No, yes,
So you're 22, okay.
but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But I just did a couple deposits and he didn't give me the total. I didn't
Right.
notice it till I walked away, so
Yeah.
maybe I'll stop in tomorrow and try and get the total.
Yep. Oh, great. So we have plenty for a pizza party afterwards.
We know all those.
So what did did you need money for the flyers?
As long as we had beer.
Yeah, I'm waiting for they're supposed to drop the flyers any minute. And so I was hoping maybe I could meet them with the check, so I don't have to go all the way to Milford, so.
So what is
soon-
that for? How much is that for, do you know?
They had to tweak the amount. So I had a ballpark for, we had it like a meeting or two ago. It was
Mhm.
12 something, I think. 1,200?
The stuff in your writing?
Yeah, maybe. Sorry.
It's here.
Oh, maybe that's the one I printed out and forgot
Right,
at home.
right.
So are you saying that you don't believe we have enough money to cover our expenses?
No, we do.
No, we do.
We do. Okay.
Stop it.
Well, if you want to just shoot me a email or something with the amount, I can get it tomorrow or whenever.
Yeah, I'm just, I guess the way they do this is that, that they have to pay for the postage. And so if it's plus or minus 3 cards, that makes a difference. So as soon as I get the exact amount, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I can just go to the bank that day and get it, so.
That was it.
Thank you. It's somewhere around $1,480.21. But don't cut the check yet.
Yeah.
The 21 cents is the variable.
Right.
Great. right, and the mailings should be at our doors any day now.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be good. I saw one today as I went to the mailbox and I had like little purple around the edges and it was blue. I'm like, it's something else. Hopefully that got tossed. Hopefully someone doesn't just toss ours.
Yep.
It's the season.
Yeah.
All right, what percentage of the audience will read the flyer?
1.
10.
15.
10 if we're lucky. 10 if we're really lucky.
Yeah.
But it's a visual.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cable show. We're gonna do the cable show.
Did Fred, do you have a
No.
date and time?
He's available. He has nothing going on this week, so,
Need a date and time. Okay.
and we'll do it here.
You can ask him where he thinks it's, because the number one thing we want the cable to come through on is the audio,
Yeah,
Mhm.
right?
yeah. So we should check it as we're doing it even.
Well, if it's sitting around that, we're not sitting around that table.
No.
We need to do something else so that it's very close, very tight, and has
Maybe-
Dick's signs in the back. So-
Maybe in here is a good place. huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
Not outside.
Yeah.
No,
Distraction, noise.
no, people have got to be able to hear it.
Small room. Yeah.
Okay.
Right there.
Fred. And anybody who wants, you're making up the questions, Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
I'll appear. Anybody else want to appear with me answering questions?
Oh,
Okay.
wait. It's the only night I have off.
You don't have any time off in the next year? Yeah.
No, the next couple weeks. Excuse me.
We'll figure it out.
I'll
It's
ask
gonna
Becky.
be, what? He's saying like 5 to 8 minutes at the most.
He said 2 to 3. He goes, if you're going to keep people's attention, 2 to 3. So stretch it to 5 maybe.
Mhm.
Ask Becky. 5 minutes.
Geez, and put some movement in it too. Yeah, sitting, talking head and don't move
Right,
anything,
just
you
like,
think
yeah,
about-
like maybe a map or something like that.
Yeah,
Maps they can't see on the camera.
All right.
We'll figure out. Okay.
Signs, okay. Okay, and we should set up a kind of a schedule for election day signs. Is everybody available election day?
So what we're talking about is holding a sign
Or a sandwich board.
or sandwich board or something at the end of, probably at the end of Depot over by, either side of the Jenks, by the church or anywhere in there. People on their way up.
Along Main,
And this,
at Depot, yeah. And then up Depot Street. 150 feet away from any doorway.
Hmm. Supposedly there are painted marks out there right now,
There's
Oh,
a
yeah?
what?
supposedly.
A what?
Painted marks as to
Uh,
the
Chris-
Limit.
yeah, they
Chris
will, they
Furno's
will
husband
paint
was
them.
gonna mark where
Oh.
you could go and where you couldn't.
I
a
have,
week ago, she said, I'll have Adam do it.
Oh,
That's her.
her nephew, yeah.
I have a,
So if it isn't done,
Yep. Stay on lines.
Okay, November 5th, polls open at 7 a.m. They close at 8 p.m.
I have a, church member that needs a ride for Doc, during the morning, but before or after.
Right, and what's the busiest time is probably 7 to 8 or 7 to 9, maybe people
And
going to
5
work.
And 5 to 7.
Yeah, 7 to 8:30.
and you said
then-
it was 7
yeah.
to 8.
8:30.
Okay.
And then
I could do
5
7.
to,
I can do 7 to 8:30.
even like 4:30.
Well, if people get out of work at 3,
Yeah,
if they finish their shift and they're out of work at 3, and people have more flexibility, so anywhere after 3 to 7:30.
okay.
Because by the time, whatever we can put in there. Dick, when are you available?
I was planning to be there the whole day.
Okay, we have the whole dayers. Scott?
I'm in New Braintree at night.
Hold the sign for us
Yeah, no, at night. So I
in
can,
New Braintree. In
Yeah.
Braintree.
I can do morning, midday.
Perfect.
Do what?
I
Morning.
can do like morning to midday.
Okay. Do we need more than one?
Yeah, best for two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kathy?
Then I'll
I'll let you read.
Okay.
I'll do the morning with.
You'll do morning, Gordon, you said?
Yeah.
So do I convert my yard sign to a,
We've got extras, Dick's, whatever's gonna be left out there by that time.
so are we
Yeah,
losing signs, you're saying?
There's a guy on Jefferson Drive stealing signs.
I
Is it
am-
just because he likes signs or doesn't like CPA?
He says that they're on private property, even though
Oh.
Dick has placed these signs on approval of owners
I-
of the property.
I
I
drove by
was I was
Gilboa and
replacing
North,
signs
and there
today,
was one there, but
Oh,
I didn't
signs.
see it today.
Yeah.
Is it
One
still there or
end of
not?
Wallem Lake Road. I mean, that's
But is it
not
still there? I
private.
just didn't.
No, it's town.
The one on the cemetery
Yeah, chapter
underneath
90.
the orchard sign's gone.
Hmm.
Is it?
Yeah, well, that's gonna happen. That's why we need to hold the signs that we have left.
Right,
Don't put them out because we're just
Right.
throwing them away.
right.
Hold on until,
Right, and if you need to use your sign, if you don't get one from us or whatever, Scott, use that one in your yard.
I have the two that, you gave me three, and I could only find one place to put it, so
Mhm.
I just have two left. So
Because,
so-
but
let- no, a week from today, we'll look at what we have for intersections where we need to.
beef it up, yeah.
Right. And maybe wait till, well, we'll figure it out. Wait till just before the election.
So I can do 7 to 9, 9:15, something like that.
9:15.
Well, as long as we have it covered, if you want to
Mhm.
hang out and stay longer, that's okay. But
Right.
as long as we have that key hour, hour and a half covered, that's the main thing.
Well, like I said, I have to bring someone to the
Yep.
dock, but I should be back before noon. And I can do after that if
Yep.
necessary.
No, I don't have any plans. That day I'll probably just be there. Go home, go to the bathroom, come back. Drink. Snack.
Yeah, if we get coverage after 3, that'd be great.
Yeah, so I'm putting down from 9 to 2 for myself, because then I gotta get out of town.
9
And ask other folks. We have other folks we can ask,
Yeah.
but bring friends. It's great.
to 2. I'll ask Fred and dogs.
Don't forget, we need to vote.
Mhm.
What are you waiting for?
I like to
The
vote on
spirit to
election
move.
day.
Okay. As long as you have a plan.
Damn straight, this is too important.
I know so many people that are registered just to be able to vote the right way. Oh, I'll be there all day.
Yep, but what's next?
That's about it. Old, new, okay. Lisa had mentioned earlier that Conservation got in touch with her and said that they would like to work with us. They don't have the
No,
money.
but no, that's Open Space Committee,
Okay,
not the
okay.
combined one.
Never mind, take it out.
But that's a great
Um,
example of, like what you said, that they don't have money for signs. Well, who's supposed to pay for the signs?
Mhm.
Come on.
People
Great,
donate this land and they want to see something on it.
great, that's what I said, there's
So
no
they
place
were
to park.
asking, we got enough open space, but we don't have access, and that's why I was hoping you'd said that, the access to open space, parking lots, trails, trail
I read
entrances,
that.
Susan mentioned
signs,
that.
access.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
The software,
But that's
Okay,
also
we're not
just a
done yet.
one-time purchase.
Right.
The way Sandy was saying was that, she was equating it with a yearly cost,
Mhm.
or is it? Are we leasing the software on a yearly basis?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean,
Yeah.
there are so many towns who have implemented this. And
Right.
they don't sit there and go, oh,
Mhm.
Northbridge pretty seamless. They implemented it, they're going to town.
West Boylston put in a huge parking lot at Open Space Trails Network that, with CPA funds. It's beautiful, you know? 6 cars can park there.
Yep.
Should we not just jot down some of the feedback, the stuff that came out, because there was miscommunication on a few points coming from that
Hear it,
room.
So I have to listen to it.
Yeah. Should we not communicate back or
To FinCom?
address them rather than just walk away? Because I think that we all left kind of,
Yeah, depressed.
no, frustrated
Yeah.
that it seemed like the demeanor was fairly negative, which I kind of expected.
But if you have a time to watch that segment again and
Yeah.
then jot some notes, send them to me because I'll roll that into the chat we're gonna have for the cable.
Mm-hmm.
So we can bring it up that way and it's a very non-threatening.
Yeah, no, so definitely. Like,
Okay.
like, my perception of the meeting and things that I heard, which were like, or maybe we didn't get a point out there that we could still get a point out.
Absolutely. But it's not just for open space.
Yeah, and they were
Yeah.
so focused on the affordable housing part of it.
Right,
You know.
and we didn't really address that. Because I'm not sure, you know.
Well, no, and then I think the assessor clarified a portion of the question on the percentage for the administrative fee. You know what I mean? That you don't have to do it. It's not required. You could have a volunteer do it, possibly. You know what I mean? Maybe senior volunteer that wanted to do it. I don't know how. It all depends on how. Maybe during activity, like you really have come up with something you want to do. During that period, there's going to be more hours have to be put into it, but that needs to be clarified, I think, because the whole thing about costing the town outside of the surcharge to pay for administrative and technical or software updates to existing programs in the town to generate tax bills and all that kind of stuff, and then send it in the right place. There may be a better answer from the state. Like, I don't know if we've ever asked them that question. What's the impact? Is there, you know what I mean? Is it significant? And then how is it usually addressed? I think we should probably take a look at that, or at least ask the state contact, tell them that came up during a finance committee meeting from the assessors, and how do most towns handle that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We want to quash any,
Right, no, this guy would love to hear those
Yeah.
chase at the CPA.
because it only takes a little bit of misinformation
Mm-hmm.
to cause a lot of damage.
Oh, there's a lot out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And if we just kind of quash it, give them what the true answer is.
Right. Be
But,
nice to-
yeah, if you could jot down some notes, that would be great.
All right,
Mhm.
I'll try.
All right, and then we were, not really thinking about having any old or new business additional. I mean, we don't really need another meeting if we don't need another meeting. But we'll have
Well,
a
let's just-
follow-up meeting after the election.
So Gordon submitted a letter. Anybody else who wants to submit a letter, Friday is basically your last day.
That's when I'm gonna get it. I have been so busy. I'll get it in this Friday.
Oh, you didn't get it in?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. So, well, if we have
Yeah.
a couple letters in this week, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
But talk to friends, talk to neighbors, keep up the,
Yeah, chat it up. Mhm.
right. And we have to remember that everybody has a vote, so we have to just get the people who want to see some parts of Douglas preserved. And
No, it was good Your last
That's a-
little comment was good about that.
That's a big selling point for this, so.
Hmm.
Other communities have really leveraged this to them.
Mhm.
I have been asked by several people, it turns out, if you're talking about rehabbing older buildings, who owns the building? And do we rehab a building that somebody is living in?
Mhm. A private residence.
And that question has come up.
So the best example is like if you took the old grammar school and you wanted to make it affordable housing, or
Right.
maybe veterans housing.
Which is affordable.
Right. And so the CPA funds could go towards some of the analysis that has to happen, and then it can also go towards the end result.
And leveraging grants.
None of which addresses the question. The question is, if it's a privately owned residence,
Oh, okay, probably not.
so it
It's
needs.
not gonna, yeah.
Has to just be a town.
Vacant,
It needs to be converted to public housing. Publicly owned housing, I should say.
so it would be vacant, and then it would go,
We would buy it
yeah.
and convert it, I
Convert it.
guess.
I don't know if that's true, though, because I think it can go towards, if you have a plan, so you have a developer company who's going to make money on the project, but it's also going to be with all the considerations for affordable housing, the applications that they're going to do. But I think it could help supplement the handicap access. It could help supplement portions of that to assist in making the project easier for that developer. So I think that as long as it's married with the process, and I could be off base on this, but
Well, you could, but surely we're not the only people in the world who have heard this question.
correct.
Therefore, we could get the answer from one of the other
Yeah.
Mhm.
existing groups.
Or from Chase.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna ask them about the affordable housing.
So my answer has been, not private housing, but housing that's become available and we step in and help revitalize it.
That's what I assumed as well.
It appears to be the safest answer.
But is it the right answer? That's,
Okay.
okay, well, if there's nothing else, as far as the next meeting, I think we'll just stay in touch and we'll hope for the best at the election and
Well, if we need a meet, I mean, do you think we need a meeting next Thursday?
I think we might need a meeting 1 or 2 days before the final vote. Just to make sure all the ducks are quacking and
yeah, I'm available. It's at the Tuesday.
So the 31st
That's Halloween.
is a Halloween.
no meeting.
So do you want
To dress up for it?
30th, Wednesday the 30th? That's 5 days before.
What happened to Friday?
I'm not meeting on
I
Friday.
have a master plan.
On Friday?
Thursday.
On Thursday. On
Oh.
Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Spencer Thursday night. 30th.
How are things in Spencer?
Come along.
How about Monday?
Did you see the Facebook post from Spencer?
Monday's the 20th, that would
Conspiracy
be,
of the
The
UN?
day
Unbelievable.
before the election.
Yeah.
okay, Monday the
Tinfoil
4th,
hat.
what are we gonna do?
Pass out signs. Yep. Nothing.
What, well, do we want another meeting? Today's the 22nd. You want a meeting a week from today?
I'm sorry.
I'm just,
Yeah. To just, I don't know, regroup, I mean, I don't see what we need to talk about.
can you post the meeting and then
Yeah.
if we don't need it, we'll cancel it?
Okay.
Yeah.
What day are you talking about now?
29th
Tuesday.
at 7.
It's my husband's birthday.
Bring them. Come on down, we'll have cake.
Can he hold signs? On election day? Really? We'll make sandwich boards for dogs.
Okay, Fred.
It's supposed to be a nice day tomorrow, so I'll see if we have any lines painted out there.
Yeah. It's-
Okay, so,
Does that person have the signs at his house, or is he destroying them? The one that you contacted?
I'm sorry.
I have heard he's destroying them, but I don't know.
I think it's a fine. I think that's a misdemeanor.
Oh, have we reported these to the police yet?
Need to. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But he's going on private property and stealing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he's destroying things that cost us money.
Right.
So
Yeah, and it's
we
our
are,
right.
we are a, you know,
bona fide committee.
bona fide committee,
Yeah.
so it needs to be known.
Maybe he needs a little visit.
Yeah.
But you're saying it's someone else.
Well, it's up to the police. It's not up to us to determine who it is, but
I mean, there
you
was
give
a
them
guy-
leads and let them determine.
Yep.
That's all.
There
Let
was
them
a
do the
guy on
work.
Facebook saying that people are putting out signs on private property.
Yeah, and he was
It's like-
taking.
Yeah.
Yeah, my private property,
Yeah, it's like,
and your
It's a
private
private
property,
So
and
he's
your
not
private
able
property.
going to the door to ask them if they have,
right.
someone
Yeah.
has asked them if,
Yeah.
he's just
Right, he just
collecting
assumed-
them.
And not only that,
that
but
we're
the
just
state or the
slapping-
town owns so many feet off the center of the road.
Yeah,
So it's not-
supposedly 10 feet
Yeah.
from the margin. of
Every road is
blacktop.
different. I'm on
Really?
96, so they own 22 feet from the center road, whatever it might be. It's just the way it is. You know how far it is. It's where the little county, you know, the little county markers? That's the edge of that, that's this far in from the edge of the road at my house. So technically,
If you call about how wide is the roads, because we wanted to know about a piece of property on Southwest Main, they don't know. They have no clue.
it should be on this, it should be on the assessor's map, right? Yeah.
No, it's not. That's the problem.
Or is it on the,
Nobody knows.
I've always seen them on mark, from the center of the road, how many feet off, because it meanders. Sometimes it's 2 feet off of the actual road, and then it's 18 feet off the other side, however they put the road in. The-
Well, and most towns have maps of all their roads with the widths in them and
Correct,
everything.
yeah.
We don't seem to know where those are.
Yeah, and just for straightening out the record here, I did put 2 signs on private property
Without permission.
without permission, because I was given permission by people who didn't have the authority
Oh.
to give me the permission.
Yeah, well, that happens.
Yeah,
That's
well,
2.
see, that doesn't feel very good though.
Yeah. Well, I would encourage you to contact the police and let them know, please. Because if they're doing it for that, they're gonna do it for others.
Mhm.
So that kind of person will not just hold off on that. They'll do it to others. So I think it's important.
I don't agree with
See
you
something,
on taking your
say
sign.
something.
There was a big thing about that many years ago in this town.
Yeah.
All right, I entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Bye.
Okay, it's 8:12.